And a very good evening to you all, wherever you may be watching from, and welcome to some Kahok Wrestling here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network. We're getting set for a non-conference dual meet as the Collinsville Kahawks take on the Roxana Shells. The introduction of the starting lineups right now.
For Collinsville, Connor Caston.
The Connor Castons at 106 pounds for Collinsville.
At 113 pounds from Collinsville, Dominic Buckler.
Dominic Buckler will be wrestling at 113.
At 120 pounds from Roxana, Ari Walker.
Ari
From Collinsville, Brendan Olive. At 126 pounds from Roxana, Savion Hall. From Collinsville, Chase Hare. At 132 pounds from Roxana, Leighton Cobine. From Collinsville, Mason Hare. At 138 pounds from Roxana, Junior Green. From Collinsville, Cameron Minner. At 144 pounds from Roxana, Caden Carlisle. From Collinsville, Adrian Bucaro. At 150 pounds from Roxana, Logan Riggs. From Collinsville, Jedediah Odell. At 157 pounds from Roxana, Colton Cross. From Collinsville, Aiden Gratzel. At 165 pounds from the Shells, Trevor Gearing. From Collinsville, Caden Flair. At 175 pounds from Roxana, Lyndon Nice. From Collinsville, Michael Tongue. At 190 pounds from Roxana, Riley McClellan. From Collinsville, Damon Roosevelt. At 215 from Roxana, Robert Horton. From Collinsville, Michael Stevenson. And at heavyweight from Roxana, Cy Courtney. And from Collinsville, Jack Shepard. All right, let's wrestle.
moving along quite quickly here. Not quite a full roster for Roxana. It looks like no JV, so we'll kind of move right along here. I'd like to welcome you all in. Thank you all for watching. It's a bit of an earlier start, 5 o'clock. Oh, got me a little unaware, but here now, here on time, and happy to bring it to you all. Not sure what weight we'll be starting on, as we've got the meeting with the coaches for both teams. Collinsville, of course, coached by Jordan May. Coach for the Shells is, I believe, just want to confirm that. Starting at 144 pounds. Shells are coached by Mr. Rob Milazzo. Of course, those of you who are familiar with area wrestling, obviously the Milazzo name has some significance. I'm assuming that's some sort of relation of Larry Milazzo, who was a longtime coach for the Shells. Starting at 144 pounds is Adrian Bucaro and Caden Carlisle get underway. Pretty patient start, but Bucaro still neutral, still neutral. And nice job by the Roxana wrestler, actually, to get the takedown, which is worth 3 points. You win by pin or you win by points in wrestling. As wrestlers go out of bounds, you have to have both feet of both wrestlers outside of the circle area. You can see right there in the middle of the screen. So that is how that works. And Roxana wrestler has the pin nearly locked in. Waiting there for it, waiting there. And Caro does a good job managing to escape for the moment. So with near fall 4 points, make it 7-0, and that'll be the end of the first period. So a good start for Caden Carlisle. And another takedown attempted by Carlisle. And able to successfully achieve that, make it 10-0 as we have a stoppage as Caro appears to be a little shaken up. Bit of a crowd gathering as I want to look and tending to Bucaro. So we'll go ahead and take a quick break here. Be back in just a moment here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the soft wave machine.
Apologies to Dr. Chris McCluskey and the fine folks at Chiropractor Works, but right as I went to commercial, we're back underway. So, wonders of live broadcasting. Thankful that Adrian is all right and is able to continue here. Caro worked out of bounds. Carlisle with a pretty impressive performance as the referees will get together about something. We have a discussion of some sort. Referee's talking to the Roxana coaching staff. We'll have the referees coming over to the scorers table now. So they're gonna. Caro continues to work on kind of his right shoulder is what appears to be bothering the most, but so we're back underway here as Caro showed some good effort, but actually finds himself now nearly being pinned. And able to prevent that, at least for the moment, is Caro. Actually able to work his way onto his stomach, which is beneficial, obviously. So it'll be a near fall, and that'll make it 14-0. Under a minute to go now in the second period, which is taking a little while after the stoppages. And Carlisle trying to get Caro to his back, but actually Caro able to. That will be a technical fall, so near fall. And then 2 points on the escape, so it'll make it 16 to 16 to nothing, I guess. But they'll give it, so that'll be a technical fall, making it 5-0 in favor of the Shells to start things off. We move on quickly to 150 pounds as Jedediah Odell be wrestling for Collinsville against Logan Riggs for Roxana. Cahoks are in the purple singlets with white lettering. Roxana are in the, I guess black is the base color with yellow and gold logo and whatnot. Of course, red, yellow, and blue being the primary colors for Roxana. Really one of the only schools in the area that has 3. Especially with one of them not being black or white. So, pretty even start. Both wrestlers trying to survey things. Attempted takedown there from Odell is not resulted in anything as of yet. And an attempted takedown there from Riggs is successful, and it will be 3 points for Riggs, but takes Odell out of bounds, and he will choose. He'll choose to let Odell up, so that will be a point for the escape. Try and go at it again. 45 seconds to go in our first period of 3 2-minute periods in wrestling, the high school level. As Odell trying to be aggressive, but still even. And able to keep the balance. 20 seconds to go now. Another attempted shot from Riggs is, well, neither successful nor unsuccessful. As now, Riggs is able to achieve the takedown, make it 6-1. And that will be the end of the first period. Odell has chosen won kind of the coin toss and has chosen neutral. That's something that you have. And attempted shot defended well. Nice job there from Odell, showcasing the athleticism. And denies another one. 90 seconds go here in the second period. Still 6-1 in favor of Logan Riggs. No girls wrestling today. There's a nice takedown there from Riggs. Might result in a pin here. And it does. So, back-to-back victories for the Shells. Gives them a nice start. Find themselves up by a score of 11-0. So we'll move right along to 157 pounds. Aiden Gratzel for Collinsville will be wrestling against Colton Cross from Roxana. We're ready to go. Moving right along. And quick takedown from Gratzel. Gives him a 3-0 lead, but able to fight back to neutral is Cross. Gratzel continuing to be aggressive, going for another takedown, which he is successful in doing so. And they're looking for attempted near fall as well, but unsuccessful in that regard. Actually, will get the near fall and go right back at him. So very quickly, 13-2. And we'll have a stoppage, another near fall, but legal hold makes it the referee will actually demonstrate what exactly Aiden was doing. He's like, hey, okay, so this is what you were doing, and you're not allowed to do that. So with the escape, makes it, well, I think that would make it 17-3. At least that's what's on the scoreboard now. Referee will head over to the scorer's table to talk. See how this is scored. Now the referees will get together and talk. Decent amount of Roxana fans made the trek, not too far. The shadows of the Shell Oil Refinery, which is where the nickname for the high school comes from. Way back in the day, Roxana High were the Rams, but went with the Shell moniker. As for, well, that has changed a bit in recent years for quite a while. Majority of the inhabitants of Roxana were employees of the refinery. Oh, so they've gone with the nickname of the Shells and have been known as such ever since. Can't think there's the only Shells in the state, I think. Don't know if anybody else. Can't guarantee that they're the only Shells in the country. Well, I do know that Collinsville are the only Kahawks in the country. So stoppage continues here, and I guess they are going to rule it a technical fall, 17-2. So that makes it 11-5, and we'll move on to next weight class. Be Caden Flager for Collinsville against Trevor Gearing for Roxana. And we're underway. And very quickly we have a takedown from Gearing. Makes it 3-0 just 9 seconds in. And attempting to get the leg hooked in so they can roll Flager over, but Caden does a good job of kind of turtling. And actually able to get up for an escape, 3-1. As the wrestlers go out of bounds. So a pretty active and energetic first 25 seconds, and we're right back at it. And a takedown from Gearing makes it 6-1. And kind of a shove there from Gearing, but will result in an escape for Flager, make it 6-2 as we're under a minute to go now in this first period. And another takedown makes it 9-2. And Flager able to get back up for a single as it will be ruled neutral as both the wrestlers were out before they could really establish any definitive position. So 9-3. Attempted shot from Gearing, able to get the takedown and keep himself just in bounds. Make it 12-3, but then quickly goes out. So with 3.7 seconds left, it'll be a quick opportunity here for Gearing. And we're quickly back underway. And that'll be the end of the first period. So 12-3. In favor of Trevor Gearing after one period. And Gearing will have the choice to look over to the coach and chooses the advantaged position. Able to, well, for a moment, thought Flager might have been able to get something going, but unable to do so, and so it'll stay advantage for Gearing. And now Flager will get up, so escape and make it 12-4, and then goes for a nice takedown. Well, I thought that was. I guess that wasn't. I guess he didn't. He wasn't able to establish advantage position. So it remains 12-4. In this non-conference dual meet to Madison County schools going at it. I have a warning issued to Flager for something. And Gearing able to make the takedown, make it 15-4. "20 seconds ago in the second period. Flager gets up, makes it 15-5. And another takedown. Gearing makes it 18-5. And trying to get the pin set up, but didn't have enough time to do it, did Gearing, so 18-5 as we head to our third and final period of this particular bout. And takedown for Gearing will create the margin for the technical fall, so 21-5, and that will make it 16-5 in favor of the Shells.
From Roxana, Trevor Gearing.
Move on now to 190 pounds as Michael Tange will be wrestling against Lyndon Thies. At least I think and hope that's how you pronounce it, Theiss. So it could be Thies, could be Thies, I don't know. But Lyndon, at any rate, able to get the takedown on Tange. And trying to get the pin set up. As we have a takedown. And then a near fall makes it 6-0. So 3-point near fall because it wasn't long enough to be anything of any significant notice. There's a time-based element to the near fall points. Able to do it for more than about, I don't know exactly what it is, but if you're able to do it for a little bit of time, it's just for an instant, and it's 3, and then longer than that, it becomes 4 points. So escape there for Tange, makes it 6-1. And Michael quickly is taken down once again by Thies, makes it 9-1. So we're at a minute to go here in our first period. Trying to get the pin set up. And Michael able to fight out of it, so it will be 4-point near fall, make it 13-1. As that will be the end of the period, so no first period tech fall for Thies at least, and so Tange will be able to fight on for a little bit longer. Oh, we have a bit of an aggressive start, so that will be a caution. And Tange went for the takedown, but it's defended well, and Tange actually will get the takedown, make it 13-4. A reversal there by Thies makes it 15-4. And near fall, as we'll have a warning. Oh, the near fall would be, I'm going to say 3, not long enough. Makes it 18-4. And trying to establish the near fall, and that will wrap things up. That'll make it 22-4 victory for Shell's wrestler. Lyndon Teese makes it 21-5 in favor of the Shells. Move on to 215 pounds as Michael Stevenson will take on Horton. Was unable to get his first name during the lineups. Riley, I guess. And a takedown quickly from the Roxana wrestler. There we are. It's at 3-0. And Stevenson nearly able to get back to neutral, but unsuccessful. Made 3-0. We have a caution issued. Still 3-0, so able to hold on for a while there was Stevenson. Trying to get the leg hooked up, set up the pin, but Stevenson's ground defense has been pretty successful. And so we will head to the end of the first, 3-0 in favor of Riley Horton. We're about ready to get underway with our second period of action. Nope. Well, all right. It looks like we got a situation, so. And takedown there from Horton. And got the pin nearly locked in. and able to roll out of it. It will be a 4-point, well, 3 and then 4 from the near fall, so that'll make it 10-0. And Stevenson able to get it at least back to neutral and able to get the reversal and near opportunity for a pin here. Kahok fans want it. And not much time left. And saved by the horn will be Horton. That'll get the Kahok bench fired up. As fired up as they've been all meet. So 10-6 heading to the third here. And Stevenson able to get back to neutral. Make it 10-7. And takedown there. Will quiet the crowd down a bit, make it 13-7. Less than a minute to go now. And I think we have a request for action here. And an escape there from Stevenson makes it 13-8. And gives up another takedown. That makes it 16-8, and that would, well, that would make life a little more comfortable for Riley Horton. Ten seconds to go now. And that will be a major decision, 16-8. Major decision's 4 points, and that'll make it. Oh, Riley McClellan. I don't know where oh, yeah. All right, so that was David Roosevelt, actually, from. So I looked at that entirely incorrectly. Oh. Look at me making a fool out of myself. All right. That makes it 25-5. That was probably the most entertaining fight so far. We have Michael Stevenson taking on Mr. Horton, going with the red singlet this time. And able to get the suplex successfully there is Horton. Makes it 3-0 Shells in this particular bout. Under a minute to go, still 3-0. 25-5 lead for the Shells in the team aspect of this. Mentioned earlier, no girls wrestling today, but do have girls regionals coming up starting Friday, actually. Friday and then Saturday morning as well. The local one is at Civic Memorial High School, so most of Southern Illinois will be represented at that one. As that'll be the end of the first, 3-0 in favor of Mr. Horton. And attempted single leg. Robin Stevenson is defended well. And guess that's still technically an even position. Stevenson and Horton trying to find an advantage somewhere. And Horton, well, not quite yet. Stevenson's able to find the leg, so it's still an even position. Now Stevenson maybe gains a little bit more of a preferable position. Can push forward to get more, to get the takedown, but still a neutral position technically at this point. Continuing to fight forward. Now got the arm locked in, does Horton. As 5 seconds left here in the second period, and stay neutral the whole time. So the score will remain 3-0. So we'll prepare now for the third period here. This bout at the 215-pound class. This is how the trainer come out to check on Mr. Horton. Tending to the area around his left eye, looks like. Coaches will come out and talk with him. Same thing happens for Collinsville. Looks like we're about ready to get started once again. Stevenson's choice as to the position, we'll go with neutral, as he got a little bit of blood there on the singlet, but looks like he's ready to go, and we'll get underway with our third period here. Trying to find that advantageous hold at this point. And neither wrestler able to do too much at this point. We approach the 1 minute left to go here in the match as a double leg shot there from Stevenson is defended well. Kahok fans trying to motivate Stevenson as he gets a single leg shot in. And again, defended very well, but still has the opportunity here. Not a lot of time left. Kind of got to go now if he wants to pick up the victory. And 7 seconds left. And that will unfortunately be the end of the time as Horton wins. Make it 24-5, or 27-5.
Pardon. From Roxana,
Robert Horton. Make it 28-5. And we'll move on to our heavyweight bout as Jack Shepard takes on Mr. Corgi. Shells look like a very talented squad. They'll be 1A in wrestling, 3 classes in wrestling. Is a nice takedown there from Shepard. And trying to get the arm locked in. Or the pin, but where he does a good job of getting onto his stomach as Shepard attempts to get something set up here. And able to get him onto his back. And a pin. Nice job there from Shepard. That makes it 28-11.
And your winner from Collinsville, Jack Shepard.
And so now, at the 2 smallest weight classes, we'll have 2 forfeits. Connor Cassins make it 28-17. And Dominic Buckler will make it 28-23. Oh. Brendan Allred, I guess, was at, so still 28-23. And now I guess, I don't know. Very Walker take on, this is, not sure who this is, but this is 120 pounds. As nice takedown there by the Kahok wrestler. There it is. And trying to get the pin set up. There it is. And able to, nice fight there. So the near fall make it 7-0. As reversal there makes it 7-2. Nice fight there from Walker. And is able to get the leg grabbed, at least for the moment. And trying to get the pin set up, but there's enough there. Start counting for near fall points. As make it 7-6. Yeah, this is all right. Second period getting ready to go now. I'd like to thank y'all for watching here. As takedown there from Walker. And able to get some back points here. See if he can get the pin. And he does. That makes it 34-23.
And the winner from Roxana, Walker.
We move on to 126 pounds as Chase Hare for Collinsville takes on Savion Hall for the Shells. Kind of a feeling out process. Now able to get the hold locked in, at least for the moment, is Hare. And going for the takedown, but not enough room as get back underway here. As still neutral. And still neutral for now. As still neutral position. Hare. Get underway here. Still no score. We're over a minute in. Single leg shot from Hare. Not completed yet. And able to complete it now. And that'll be the end of the first period. 3-0 in favor of Hare. And neutral will be the choice. Attempted shot there from Hall is successful. Makes it 3-0, or 3-all, excuse me. As Hare works to get up here. And trying to make it happen is Hare. We're under a minute to go in the second period. And able to get up is Hare. Give himself the lead once again at 4-3 on the escape. And quickly goes for a takedown, which he does complete. And actually Hare continuing to work. And that'll be the end of the period. Stays 7-3 in favor of Chase Hare. Attempted shot from Hall, defended well by Hare. At least for the moment. And able to get that done successfully, and might have a pin here if he can hold it. Which should be, so 3 for the, so takedown, near fall. So 14-3 here. And still maintaining advantages, Hare. Trying to get pin locked in, but they're both out. get back underway here. Trying to get everything set in, but looks like that'll be the end of proceedings, but still a major decision victory, 14-3 in favor of Chase Hare. And that will make it 34-27.
Chase Hare.
So we'll move up now to 132 as Mason Hare gets set to take on Leighton Cobine. Get ready to go here. Still pretty even so far. Not really a super advantageous position for either wrestler here. And able to isolate the leg. There is Cobine and complete the takedown now. And try and get the pin set up, but able to a lot of play, and so that'll be a 3-point near fall, I would think. Oh, we'll give him 4. All right. I'll make it 7-0. As 7-point lead. Kahawks want to win the duel. Have an escape there from Hare, make it 7-1. Need need a victory of some kind here, and then another victory. I need 2 victories. And one of them has to be something greater than just a decision. Collins holding win. Roxana, of course, looking to prevent that. Get a nice dual win over a Southwestern Conference opponent. Do have one more wrestling meet for you all this Friday against Roxana's fierce rivals, the East Alton Wood River Oilers. It'll be Friday night. Not sure if that's a 5 o'clock or a 6 o'clock start. Try and check that here real quick. As after one period, it'll be 7-1 in favor of Cobine. Mentioned, of course, that girls wrestling regionals are this weekend at Civic Memorial. And that dual match with East Alton Wood River is also a 5 o'clock start. But there is something else before that. As Kahawks will be in a tri-meet, maybe a quad meet at Granite City, Waterloo, and I don't know if anybody else will be there. As able to get the reversal there is Hare, makes it 7-3. 30 seconds into the second period. Trying to get everything set up there is Hare. With time to work. And able to trying to get it set in. But as that will nearly go out, but Hare does smart thing, trying to keep himself in. And now they are out, so they'll go back to the middle of the ring. Or, yeah, I guess ring is still applicable, as we'll have trainer come out and check on him. Some kind of wound on the right arm, so the coaches will take the opportunity to use this as sort of a timeout, if you will. As with some wrap applied to his elbow, Mason Hare will look to resume things here. And trying to get the pin set up. Cobine, of course, trying to escape. 20 seconds to go here in the second period. And looks like that'll be the end of proceedings or the second period. So 7-3 in favor of Leighton Covard. And it will be neutral. As still neutral at this point. And out of a neutral position here. And the referees will say, all right. They move right along here. Less than a minute to go. Kahok fans tell Hare that he's got to go, and they're right. Cobine content to hold on here as takedown from Cobine makes it 10-3, and that makes life much more difficult. And Cobine just trying to hold on and content with the win. And it looks like that he will be able to do that, which will secure the dual victory for the Shells.
And you're ready from Roxana, Leighton Cobine.
That makes it 37-27. And we move on to our final match of the evening. Cameron Minner against Junior Green. The 138-pound division. Takedown there from Green, makes it 3-0. Is trying to set up the pin there. Is Green, but not going to last long enough to, not a serious enough position for any points to be awarded. Attempted shot there from Green. And neutral position at this point. Looks like it'll stay that. And Minner will just concede it almost. 10-1. But trying to put himself in a better position to escape. And that'll be the end of the first period. 10-1 in favor of Green. Neutral position there is what Minner chooses, but quickly gets another takedown, makes it 13-1, and now Minner finds himself in a tough position here and is pinned. Now that will be the end of proceedings. So your final score will be 43-27 for the dual meet. Judah. So that will be the end of proceedings here tonight. I think. All right. Like I said, my next and final wrestling broadcast for the year will be Friday night against East Alton Wood River. Big thank you to all of you for watching, and we will see you Friday. But until then, everybody stay safe and have a great rest of your day.